Alright, welcome back to more Standard on Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch. Today we are playing more Esper as I prepare for the qualifier weekend that starts tomorrow. Trying out a few different card choices here. Of course, Esper is all about bouncing and replaying your stuff. We've got Pixie, Fear, and Town to bounce things. Talent, Hopeless Nightmare, Nowhere to Run. Momentum Breaker get replayed to keep getting triggers and so more value. Trying out a couple different slots. We've got some Lorans in the board that I'm trying out. I've got a Stonebrain in the board I'm trying out. We're also trying out main deck Duress so that I can fit 2 Duress in the 75. Gonna see how this deck list feels. Just trying out a few cards. And hoping it treats us well. I will certainly keep this incredibly messed up hand. My opponent is going to lose all their cards, which sounds pretty good to me. Less domain lately. Yeah, I feel like we've been seeing a little less domain on stream too. Yeah, StarCraft's popular. I guess it's seeing play in a bunch of decks at the moment. I'm kind of looking forward to next week when I can tone down the amount of Pixie I play on stream. But for today, I need to get in my reps. I also need to figure out, like, you know, exactly what cards I'm playing tomorrow in the deck. Inspiring Vantage. Oculus? I'm very glad we did not hit an Oculus with this Hopeless Nightmare. They do put a Scholar in the yard though, and that is incredibly obnoxious. Hey, Callie. So normally I default to playing Pixie first. But I kind of want to Fear first here, just because I think it makes numbers add up better. Because it means you have 1 mana spells in hand, so we can play 1 mana plus a 2 mana thing. Also, replaying the Hopeless Nightmare this turn, if they drew an Oculus for turn, lets them discard it, which I don't necessarily want them to do. Yeah, Jamura, I saw a version of Is It Prowess, top 8 the challenge. Seems pretty sweet. Probably one to play on stream soon. Okay, they discard a Get Lost thing. Play a Siren, and they miss their land drop. Well, that's good for us. Callie, you are so old. Welcome to the stream. What is Pass the Parcel? Oh my god. Sophia? Wow. It is a British child's game, I guess, played at birthday parties and such, where you wrap a present in several layers of wrapping paper and you pass it around, and people procedurally remove layers of wrapping paper until eventually you get to the gift at the bottom, and whoever removes the last layer gets to keep it. Do you kind of want to be pressuring them? I guess I'm going to do this. It makes my counting weird. It means I have a bunch of 2 mana things in hand, but I can like bounce the Nightmare next turn to use up 3 mana if I want. Another Scholar. No, stop it. Stop it. They are undoing these discards from the Hopeless Nightmare very effectively. Oh, never mind. They're discarding 2. That's pretty good news for me. Do I ever just trade? I think I don't. I kind of want to bounce Pixie plus Nightmare. Almost. Oh, or I could bounce both of these, I guess. Also works. Oh, I really want to replay the Nightmare of them having 2 in hand. But I guess I can also just hold open things for Oculus, which is probably the responsible thing to do anyway. It's really awkward if this leads to me getting Spell Pierced, of course. But hey. Seems reasonable. They crack a map on a scholar. I kind of just want to kill it. Oh no, if they play an Oculus, I feel so silly though. Whatever, you can have your stupid. Yeah, they just get a counter. I don't care about that. They're not drawing a land. They get rid of a bitter reunion. It's fine. They'd probably discard it to the Hopeless Nightmare anyway, even if they kept it, so. Alright, they attack me for free. I go to 15. They play a Siren, which means I don't have to fear Spell Piss, which is very nice for me. Sure. That's an Oculus. It goes to the yard. Well, let us bounce these. Oh, we can hit both their cards. It's just the line, right? Have them in top deck mode. Make a nice big otter. They're now on 8. I believe I should attack with my otter and get a free off the board. This game seems very over. Them stumbling on a land drop earlier really cost them the game. What's the standard deck, Xena? Alright. It's also a thing in Australia. Wow. Of all the things. Gearhulk. You're not really giving me much to work on here, Xena. Gonna be honest. The unicorn that creates a free fire. Yeah, people have been playing that green-white deck for ages, the cage deck. It's really not that exciting. It's fine. Yeah, Selesnya Gearhulk. Oh, no cage. Interesting. Why would you remove the best card from the deck? Is what I wonder. Alright. Comes in tapped. A lot of things kill them. Untapped land kills them. Hey, those are things that kill them. What do you know? Have I actually played Cage on stream? Since it acquired the Gearhulk? Oh, I think I did. I think I ended up beating Domain with it somehow. Against all odds. Alright. Oculus. Ghost Vacuum. Anoint. Bravel. Creatures. Oh, the target cards? The target cards are sweet. They seem quite powerful. It does seem like quite a powerful set, which honestly I'm pretty into. Maybe shake standard up a little bit. Need to cut a card. Oh yeah, we didn't get overlords off our cages. I remember now, everyone. I remember. We were allowed to go down to 2 Hopeless Nightmare. Oh god, it was so good that game though. Seems slow and mana intensive. I mean, potentially, but I don't know. Some of the cards seem pretty powerful. I have no idea what to cut. What's the final card? Maybe it's a nowhere. The last time I played this matchup, Nowhere was pretty impressive, though. Maybe I just have the one Preacher on the draw. A little bit harder to tap out for. I don't love that this hand can't interact with this Oculus card. But outside of that, it's pretty great, so... I guess we'll just hope they do not play the Oculus card too quickly. Okay, well, it's not an Oculus. They put it in the yard. And they attack me for 2. Acceptable stuff all around. We definitely just want to develop a battlefield here, bounce the talent. They don't have Spell Pierce open. Get in for 2. Do I ever just trade? I guess not. Pyroclasm, wow. They got me. Anyway, I will play my Preacher. It's really awkward. Us not blocking, actually, yeah, us not blocking there is a disaster, because now Preacher doesn't draw cards. Wow. That was actually so bad for me. That was actually so bad for me. If they had an Oculus, they probably have discarded it. Oh, if I Nightmare pre-combat, I get to draw a card. I think I meant to. It does mean if they have an Oculus, they could hypothetically chump block here to get 6 in the yard. They just got a helping hand, okay. Well, we get both triggers. Pretty incredible stuff. We find a town ain't big enough, also incredible stuff. Oh, do I just want to discard them again? It lets them cast Oculus, but if that's their turn, I can then just bounce it next turn. And keep drawing cards. Look at that value. Yeah, the value train is has very much pulled out the station here. They just got a bitter reunion. Okay. Oh no, if they have a torch, this is actually like genuinely a little sad. Oh, I guess they stopped me drawing cards. Right, that's pretty sick. Okay. Well. Get in there with the Preacher. I could have bounced to get Nightmare in hand. To draw a card. I kind of really want to save this for an Oculus if possible, though. Yeah, we could Tatabi to draw cards. Yeah, it's possible I was meant to. I was gonna kill the Sphere, but stopping the map is like kind of something, I think. Oh yeah. Easy first match there. Oculus matchup's pretty good. We got to see it in action, although their draws were not the strongest. For sure. I mean, why not? Is there ever a world where you Anchorage on one here? Specifically against the card Llanowar Elf, but not many people play that card nowadays. Oh, thanks, Maxim. Oh yeah. Hey, Civ. Alright, draw lands. Not bad. Not bad at all. Got our second otter going. Next turn we start growing them by bouncing talents. This might be the rare race domain game. You don't see it happen often. But when you do, it mainly involves the card Stormchaser's talent. Being bounced a hell of a lot. Get him for 6. I guess they could temporary lockdown me. But I don't know. Yeah. Fine. They haven't developed at all though, so this is like fine. Now I get to just like Otter, Fear, Otter, immediately rebuild. And we still have this stock up next turn to regas and trigger prowess. Of course, the fear is they go Mistmoors into Za, but you know. Oh, they could just Beanstalk, hold open at right end. Oh. Interesting. I don't want a Nightmare. Because if they don't sweep me, they're going to die anyway. Alright, you already kind of gave me sus vibes, but now the vibes are like very sus. Main deck Bailoff? Main deck Bailoff would be so unhinged. I don't know. Main deck Bailoff would be something. You ever just win game 1 against the main? Do the impossible. Literally never. Mood. Well, it's a good time to start. Very often with mice. What am I trimming? I was trimming down to free Hopeless Nightmare the other day to not get randomly screwed by Bailoff, but I don't know if that's unhinged. It might be unhinged. I do think it's like quite a bit worse against the main than it is against like blue-white control. It's still a great card, but I kind of like all my other cards quite a bit. Let's just try it. Maybe it's bad because we're just like so low on bounceables then. Just the Stone Brain, yeah. Alright, this hand can never beat a Bailoff. 0% against the card Obstinate. Oh. I take it all back. Four copies of Stone Brain on the side. It will solve all problems. Yeah, our hand improved against Bailoff very rapidly. It's true. Now I would like to draw a Darkslick Shores, please. Or a Swamp. I'm not picky, you know, like. There's a world where I could have dreams to snipe Overlord, but I just feel like it's so likely that we're on Bailoff watch right now. On that note. I was right. I was right, chat. Unfortunately, their other cards are not very beatable either, but you know. It's a problem for future Rainy, I suppose. Yeah, the Darkslick Shores would have been pretty absurd, right? Unfortunately, we are instead dying. Yeah, I wonder if I needed to take the Zur and then just just pretend these hopeless nightmares don't exist. Maybe I needed to do that. It would feel pretty horrendous, but also maybe. Oh. Alright, they block, they take 7, they go to 8, and then they gain 5, back up to 13. Mm-hmm. I maybe meant to chump block? I guess not. Alright, how does this work if I draw a black source? I bounce plus Thing. I double Nightmare. They go to 4. They have 3 blockers and they die. Okay. Caves of Koilos, please. Yeah. Womp, indeed. Indeed. Alright, game 3. Get to be on the play. With our sideboard cards in. They're not going to have Obstinate Baloth. Gonna be great. I mean, I'm keeping. Obviously, this hand has issues in that we're not pressuring them in the slightest. But we can take a Beans. Oh, they still have Lockdown in their deck. That's fascinating. I'm going to play the Breaker. It's a thing we can bounce with Fear. We hit their Zur. Oh my god, that's kind of amazing. Alright, they don't have the turn 2 Beans. They've discarded their Zur. It might mean they picked up a Zur for turn. I don't know. It might also just mean they don't want it, where, like, they don't have anything to do with it for a while. Destroy evil plus talents. Yeah, lockdown's situationally powerful, that's true. I guess it's not like the worst thing in the world. I think I'm pretty forced to stock up here to be mana efficient. Loran, oh my god. I think I'm not allowed to take dreams at this point, because they can play a lot of their things next turn anyway. I think I really want the Pixie to rebuy this Loran. Oh my god, this Loran, let's go! Let's go! Alright, if they have a Baloth here, I'm gonna be so sad. But whatever. It's fine. We can deal with a Bailoff. Hey! Rude. Fine. Now I pick up the Loran, and then we're like kind of gaming. It does double Pixie to get pressure going. Got Breaker Talent. Yeah, I kind of want the Loran safe in hand so that they can't remove it. You know, as far as Bailoffs go, this one feels probably manageable. They are attacking. I'm certainly not blocking. God damn it. That's a good card. Really good card. Gonna have to kill it. That's fine. We go Breaker the Bailoff, get our Prowess trigger. This next bit's pretty tricky. I could Loran the Beanstalk to get my expensive card out of hand, or I could go Stormchaser's Destroy Evil to develop another Otter for pressure. But it lets them know that I still have a disenchant left. I think I kind of want to just run out Loran. I think it's pretty nice. Oh, I should have done it before attacking because of Ride's End. Right. It didn't matter, thankfully. Alright, they did get to draw a card. They only killed an Otter, which is not too important. I guess leaving them with the binding makes Zer a bit more annoying. Day of Judgment, sure. Bothersome, but fine. I don't want to keep hitting my land drops at the moment. I feel like we're just playing the long game now, and I just want to stock up and hit land drops. Like, this game is just gonna go on forever. We have so many resources, we're like pretty well set up to play a game that goes on forever. Alright, we get to kill the binding, it's fine. Bonk. Yeah, it feels like they can never outgrind me now. That's certainly the hope. We'll find out if that's actually true. Power of another beans. Yeah, another beans would have me scrambling, so then I'd have to return a Destroy Evil. Oh my god, why do I open my mouth? Feel like you did this. Yeah. I think they have interaction in hand. Oh my gosh, okay. This means they can't counter my talent activation though. This is like maybe fine. Plausibly. So we get back Destroyable. We destroy evil this beans. What a game. We're just like hanging with Domain here. They've cast 3 Beanstalks and they've put in an Obstinate Baloth to my discard trigger. And we are just hanging. We're just like still playing Magic against them. It's kind of absurd. This might be bad. I kind of just want to attack with the Anchorage. Yeah, I'm really worried that like bouncing talent and planning on looping it is so bad into Get Lost. Whereas activating Anchorage, I don't really care about my Anchorage getting Get Losted. So this worked out perfectly. Hell yeah. Duress, no. Go away. We even got to get rid of that Duress that does nothing at the moment. Yeah, leveraging all this mana. I'm trying my best. I am trying my best. Oh, I should Loran this because of Zer, right? And use the rebuy of this one instead. Yeah, this turns off top deck Zer, exactly. I kind of want to get stock up first because I can rebuy. I can rebuy a talent if I want anyway, and stock up is so much better if like weird stuff happens, I think. Alright, well I can rebuy Loran to kill that, so it's kind of fine. And then they're forced to like block some of my stuff. Wait, I get to rebuy Loran, play Loran, and stock up, so I might as well stock up first. Cool. For evil. Tabi. Oh, Tatabi bounces 2 things and then they die. The classic Tatabi mode, honestly. I guess I can also just cast the Destroy. All roads lead to Rome, chat. All roads lead to Rome. we'll be fine. Which of these modes do I use on Mistimals? We just don't know. They could not, as it turned out, outgrind me. Can I just say, shout outs to Loran. How spectacular was Loran this game? We drew both Lorans and they were both just like absurd. A+, 10 out of 10. Would Loran again. Yeah, it's better, definitely better than the... Yeah, the third Destroy Evil I figured I probably just don't need, because I wanted to map an extra removal spell for red anyway, the Anoint. Seachrome Coast. Interesting. I think I want to Duress first against Seachrome Coast. Yeah, they do have Overlord. Okay, that's good news. So I can Dreams the Overlord. And then they're kind of on empty. And our hand is very full. Oh, discard spells. How have I ended up with so much discard in my list? What happened? It's kind of crazy, right? I have like 8 discard effects main deck. Love the evil R. Thank you, thank you. Esper discard. Indeed, indeed. What's the final card? Is it Go for the Throat? It could also... Is Loran any good against them? I'm not sure. It hits Mistmores. I don't think it hits much else, right? They probably don't leave in lockdown. I think the Go for the Throat's fine. I have 9 discard. Yeah, I have 8 main deck and a sideboard. It's crazy. This hand stinks. I kind of want to keep it instead of going a 5. They did mull to 6 though. This hand just does such high upside if I find a bounceable. The games go really long too. I think I'm meant to keep. Also 2 creature lands is nice. Well, sometimes you're just lucky. Alright. Please don't have Baloth. Or Will Leaf Liege. Okay, they did not, in fact, have those cards. You love to see it. The Dream, indeed. I guess I want to fear to play around and get lost here. That kind of plays into Tidebinder next turn, which is unfortunate. Stock up, alright. I might be dreamsing them post stock up to try and hit Baloth, honestly. Or Overlord. Oh, they have 2 Overlords. It's such a disaster, and I only have the 1 black source. Alright. Thanks. But okay. Well, I get to take this hand of magic cards. Should probably be attacking first. I don't know why I'm doing this pre-combat. Couldn't tell you. Destroy Evil was, of course, a pretty good draw. We've been drawing exceptionally well this game after our, like, questionable keep. You do love to see. It's going to be pretty hard to convert the dreams to have text, but it's kind of just the nature of dreams in this matchup. You need it to take Baloths and Woolleaf Lieges. And like sometimes you hit Overlords or Bases, but you also just occasionally will have 1 dead in hand, and that's just how it be. Fountain Import's interesting. Well, them having a Fountain Import makes me pretty interested in just anchoraging, right? Because bouncing the Nightmare, they just get to counter it anyway. Next turn, we probably want to bounce it to get the negate out of their hand so that we can kill this Overlord, but... Wait, the 2/2 green-blue bird is an otter? Are you serious? Oh, because bird is a Floodcaller type. That's crazy. That's so sick, Civ. Oh my god. I love that. That's genuinely phenomenal. Does this deck still scoop to Xur? We just beat Xur. We just in fact, even better, we just outground Xur. We won a game against Xur that went like 15 turns and they cast 3 Beanstalks. It's fine. It's still the hardest matchup. It's not a good matchup, but it's winnable, you know? Alright, there's the negate. Means we get to kill this Overlord, at least. Wait for them to crack the Fountain Port first, of course. Oh, they don't use the Fountain Port. Interesting. They really want this treasure. Oh, does this mean they have a 3 steps ahead in hand? Even no more lies. Okay. They were just keeping open no more lies. Interesting, interesting. Well, I am now representing lethal, so that's pretty nice. 4-1. 4-1. Let's go. And we're into Mythic, finally. Took us long.